Welcome back to the channel, Collective. We're going to go ahead and get the next message for the next sign. Excuse me while I shuffle in the background. I'm going to try to project my voice so you guys can hear me. Okay. These messages are timeless messages, so they may resonate with your recent past, your current present, or your near future. Okay. So, use your discernment. Allow your intuition to receive whatever message Spirit has for you. Okay, and leave the rest. Now, before I get started, I did shuffle a deck that wasn't even a part of this week's readings, and as soon as I finished and set the deck down, something just pulled me to pick up the top card, and it was Archangel Michael. You are divinely protected during this time. If you need assistance from any angels, you must invoke them. Angels do not have free will to intervene. So I feel like for some of you guys, you could be being guided to call on your angels, and then some of you guys, you're just something is being confirmed about how protected you have been being in the situation. Okay. So let's see, Collective. What sign this message will be for? I'll go ahead and pull a sign right quick, and then I'm gonna write down the title for the last sign. I'm actually looking for a whole deck. I don't see the Kipper deck. Okay, but while I kind of just still keep looking around, I'm going to still go ahead and get the sign for this message. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay, so as soon as I found it, I thought of that phrase that said, if you look, you shall find. How I go, if you go looking for something, you're going to find it. So be mindful. Because I said, even though I was going to get the sign, I wasn't going to stop looking for that deck. So I just feel like something could be significant to somebody who's looking for something. And it don't feel bad that they're refusing to give up, because like I said, I was going to find a deck. I had to put the cards back in that deck to even get you guys your message, because I used the particular deck that I was looking for the messages. So it doesn't feel like somebody's just going all the way out their way to find something out. It just feels like, I feel like honestly with this, you are divinely protected. Somebody needs to, it's almost like somebody's looking for something that may lead to the truth of what's been going on in the situation. And that's why I feel like somebody acknowledges how divinely protected they have been being in a situation where they may have, somebody could have been trying to blindside somebody, or or something could deal with somebody's blind side, okay? Or somebody has a blind side. It's giving like, I don't know if it dealt with somebody who may have had a stroke, but something to deal with somebody's vision, okay? And it don't even have to deal with strokes. Like I know, people that have stents in their eyes from like situations or circumstances where they got hit in their eye or something. Sometimes stents form on their own, so it just depends. But something definitely deals with somebody has a blind side. Okay, they may not be actually blind, but I just feel like something could be significant about somebody who can see better out of one eye than the other. Okay, so just be mindful. I don't know why blind side looks so. It just seems so familiar, or it seems so significant. So be mindful if you do have like a blind side. You may pick up on something going on around your energy because something familiar. Something is familiar to you. Or maybe this is how somebody mobilizes themselves, or they're able to get around because they learn the environment, so it becomes familiar to them. So even though they may not be able to see out of one eye as strong as the other, they're still able to get around. Okay. Now others, you guys just be mindful with that reflection and projection. Be mindful if you're only seeing something because of the lack of vision from a certain perspective, okay? It's like looking at something one way, okay? But just be mindful, okay? I see nostalgia want to come out with memories, but it's in the reverse. So just be mindful, Aries, of your dreams. I'm going to get y'all another card that feels like something is significant over here. Be mindful, Aries, that you're not underestimating the value of your dreams, okay? If you do find yourself thinking and reminiscing about somebody, like I said, something definitely deal with somebody who's looking for something. As I said, if you search, you shall find. So I don't know if somebody could be looking for something or somebody could be looking for someone. But something's definitely dealing with somebody who's being protected, okay? That could be from who's looking for you, okay? But I don't want to go that deep because I ain't got enough energy out here, okay? So we got thoughts coming out and party. So actually we're going to go ahead. You guys will be the first time I believe I did 3 of these cards. I normally just do one, but I don't think anybody's first card showed up in the reverse. Therefore, I'm going to take you guys and go ahead and go with the flow, okay? So, I mean, if you are somebody that's looking for something, just be mindful. The advice could be go with the flow. Trust that you are protected in the situation. Because something definitely deal with something that you have memories about in the past. Maybe you don't have a memory of it. So maybe somebody doing a little slick shit around somebody that they know has some type of lack of vision in a particular eye. This is like I said, they're like blindsided. This is getting like somebody is aware of somebody's eyes and they do stuff on somebody's blind side that they can't see. So y'all just be mindful. I don't know why I just picture somebody taking something out their pocket and shit. Be mindful when you out in the club. But look at her person right there. So just be mindful if like somebody knows something about you that you never thought, you know what I'm saying, they tripped off of, or needing to see something from a higher perspective on how you're thinking about something. Because I just feel like somebody really thinks they can get over on somebody because of their lack of vision. Now something can deal with you guys not having no dreams. Okay, something can deal with your pineal gland. Actually, let's go back. Okay, I also feel like somebody could be trying to block that, or you having some type of blockage. Because even in the bottom of the deck had the higher self at the bottom, but maybe I needed to sit the deck down. But when I just picked it back up, it was in the upright. But when I picked it up, when I had the deck in my hand, it was in the reverse. So that's what was giving that energy of blockage. But no, now with it in the upright, nah, somebody's higher self is letting them know about the action somebody was taking here behind their back. Okay, and it's gonna leave somebody feeling real sorry. Okay, this is gonna be just a possible Capricorn towards a Virgo here. But I'm trying to tell you something that's happening in divine time, because I don't know what choice somebody set up here and made from a place of lack here. Okay, but somebody gonna make sense of why somebody reached out to their ass in the past for a reason, and how it may be just that a possible Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some type of seed they was sowing when they came in and offered somebody something here. I'm trying to tell you, somebody finna see somebody's truth clear as day. It could even be as simple as the fact that something was just a lustful connection. Or somebody, I did mention gambling in one of the readings, so I said I didn't know people perceive another form as gambling as people that sit back and make bets. So somebody could have definitely realized somebody sabotaged themselves here when they deceptively came in and played on somebody's emotions for some of y'all just to fulfill a bet. Yeah, acted too fast on that one. Slow down, see things from a higher pitch in the reverse. This could very much be somebody in their thoughts, because something could deal with somebody who, the people they hung with. Something could definitely deal with 3 females. But some of y'all, it could be just that as well. You're not aware that somebody's thinking about you. Okay, but be mindful. You right, follow your intuition. So if any other signs come out, or if you just feel guided to her, then be mindful to follow your intuition over any other sign. Okay, otherwise you guys, you're gonna follow your intuition and find out who been being honest with you. You know, somebody lied to you, lied on you, but somebody only entertained somebody because somebody made a bet. This is like somebody paid enough to make a bet with this being orange card, sexual energy. Oh, I bet I could fuck. Yeah, okay, I bet you think you could too. You lied to yourself, didn't you? And some of y'all, when somebody found out that something was a bet, something is not moving forward. Because somebody been exposed, somebody shine a light down on somebody who I'm trying to tell you. Somebody made a bet. Alright, so Aries, you know I just took a phone call, right? And then I kept shuffling the deck, and then these 3 came out. So I wanted to bring this up because before I put these back in the deck, I'm going to say this because I feel like what's going to happen here is like currently somebody sees somebody as marriage material. Somebody's thinking about long-term commitment with a particular individual. Okay, but I feel like that's the thing. Somebody's about to ghost a particular individual because they're realizing that something was only a reflection of like abandonment issues. So with attachment issues, I know we can become overly attached to things and have a hard time letting go when we have experienced some form of abandonment issues. So be mindful, Aries, even if we need to look at something from a higher perspective, okay? Because this could even be friends. This ain't gotta be a lover. Like I said, that bet situation, that's a whole other situation. I don't know who them betted on having a sexual experience with somebody, but somebody definitely finna realize somebody was not a truthful connection. They didn't come in with true intention. They just came in and try to hit somebody. So maybe this is a confirmation message for somebody on how protected they were when they curved the connection. They either been lying on them or they really made a bet that they was gonna be able to have a sexual experience with somebody. And it could be that something somebody remembered from the past, or I don't know. Just be mindful, okay? Something can definitely deal with childhood memories, but it's like I said, it just feels like somebody's realizing that they had some form of attachment issues. It could be with childhood, with this baby on her. So let's see. Aries, it's 336. 336 could be significant. So let's see. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody realized something was not genuine love at all. Something was fake love. Now, what I was going to say too is be mindful of some of y'all is realizing that you could be choosing to realize you got some friends that are willing to do things very honestly. Maybe somebody could even went to the extinct Aries to lie to you about somebody else. But I really do think that you guys are at this place of really seeing things from a higher perspective. You could even be somewhere in your thoughts, okay? Because I feel like somebody's realizing that some of y'all. Okay, so like I said, some of y'all could be realizing that you have unhealthy attachments to people, but it's from a place of you not really letting go, not knowing how to let go, and something deals with you reflecting over something that happened in your childhood where you were left feeling abandoned, and something is going to deal with you guys reflecting over the connection that you guys party and hang with, because it deals with some of y'all just not being honest with yourself. You hanging around people that do things that they entertain, they entertain or they're into things that you know do not really reflect who you are. Okay, it's like a preacher hanging with a killer. Okay, sometimes the preacher could be the killer. I'm just saying, being honest. Okay, but at the same time, this just feels like you guys something deal with somebody who may not be living in their truth, or they may not be telling the truth. Okay, Aries. Another thing I pick up off of this is somebody is in a deep thought about some shit that happened at a party. This could have been somebody's unhonest ass intention to invite somebody to a party. Okay. And some of y'all, somebody finna find out that somebody was only invited to a party because something was intended to happen to somebody that would have led up to a spiritual. Now, something could have happened at a party where it was meant to lead up to a spiritual connection or a spiritual bond. Okay, but I feel like something here was supposed to. Something dealt with somebody inviting somebody to a party, or be mindful if this is future tense, be mindful if this is present. Somebody really needs to think hard, because it's like somebody's inviting somebody to a party with the intent they have unhonest intentions to invite somebody to a party, because it's like somebody's planning for something to happen to somebody sexually. Okay, but it don't matter. Something ain't happening no time soon. Okay, because I just feel like somebody has a good thing about a good way of remembering somebody's memory. I said that, didn't I say like somebody may not remember? On another side, is somebody's memory is potent. Like they remember. All you gotta do is sit and think. And they're going to be able to put the pieces together and tell exactly when you lied and what you lied about, because somebody can go really far back into the past. And it ain't that they go back into the past. It's giving me this energy of somebody who remembers very significant, vivid details. Like I said this to somebody the other day. I was telling somebody, I said, one day when I went outside, I heard Whoop Whoop saying, it's cool, we should have never turned sides. Like, so it was a masculine talking about how another masculine had flipped sides. And I said, for the longest, I've been wondering what the hell they was talking about, like who flipped sides and what was they against, like what was somebody supposed to do to somebody else, and then at some point somebody started caring about a person, so they kind of got close to the person and damn near started to protect the very person, but don't realize they got enemies looking for them because they feel like they flipped sides. Like that was just how my perspective. Like I'm the type that ever since that person spoke them words that day, I knew somebody had did something that person felt like was unhonest. So ever since then I've really been trying to figure it out, but like I said, that's a whole nother situation, Aries. Okay. Something just deal with fake love, okay? And then be mindful if something just deal with somebody that's not telling you something. Be mindful if something deal with somebody you're just not in communication with, okay? It's something you guys really need to think about. You're being intuitively guided to find out some type of truth that somebody didn't tell you. Somebody was supposed to tell you some shit here. Somebody really dropped the ball because somebody asked somebody to deliver a message or tell somebody something. They were supposed to speak some type of truth. They were supposed to tell somebody something, and I'm telling you, somebody didn't tell somebody something at all. So somebody's being intuitively guided to find this out. Now something could go back to the past, but whatever it was somebody was trying to get off, it's no time soon, because somebody dealing with somebody very intuitive. So this could be you guys, Aries, whatever somebody's been planning from the past and they still currently trying to plan it, it don't matter, because I'm trying to tell you, no time soon. You guys may have messages in Taurus reading may get you thinking about something. Or some of y'all need to really think about your connection to the Taurus. Okay, some of the Taurus thought they was going to get off. No matter. Yeah, I just saw the jail card almost flip out and flip back in. So some of y'all be mindful, because I just said something about somebody flipping sides. Or at least that's what somebody's perception is. Okay, but we got to communicate clearly. Okay. I love you in the reverse. and time unknown. So that's what I'm saying. Like somebody was supposed to come in and tell somebody something, Aries. It could have been somebody was supposed to come tell you something. But it looks like an energy that didn't have genuine love for somebody played a role in blocking something, or something could have connected somebody to somebody that had genuine love for them. And it just feels like somebody not telling somebody something blocked something in some shape, form, or fashion. Because the last card is unknown timing. So like I said, in unknown timing, intuitively somebody's finding out this truth that somebody else dropped the ball on giving. It don't matter. Something I also did with somebody. So something can also deal with for some of you guys. My right ear is ringing. I feel like if somebody gets upset, Aries, how they choose to communicate with you when they upset is showing you somebody doesn't have genuine love for you. Maybe this was somebody. Some of y'all, the basis of the message is like somebody may have missed somebody. They may have been thinking about somebody, and somebody delivered a message like, "Hey, tell Whoop to Whoop, tell Aries I said I love him." Like this could have been the message. Like I hope everything, like something somebody would have communicated would have possibly told you, Aries, that somebody had genuine love for you. But if somebody selfishly over here with this no time soon, probably said just that I ain't telling Aries shit no time soon. Okay, cool. Because I really do. I feel like some of y'all, somebody was supposed to communicate something to you, and they didn't. So in divine timing, some of you guys are finding out on your own. Okay, intuitively. And then, like I said, somebody could have simply just saw the love that you had for somebody, and I don't know what somebody thought. I also feel like some of y'all, your thoughts is you're thinking about this Taurus. It's something this Taurus is thinking about. But this could also be the energy you guys could be being protected from, because somebody thinking about something that they told you and how you are, something you saying or doing intuitively is exposing somebody that's been lying in your face. And some of y'all could be somebody, like I said, you used to party with, drink with, kick with, chill with. But I'm telling you, somebody it's giving a conflicting energy, because it's almost like somebody's aware that you catching on to something, Aries. Or they became aware that you catching on to something. Somebody became aware that somebody catching on to some shit. Okay. And we got children coming out. This is giving the reading. When I did the readings the first time, I just did, and then I took them down. This is giving what would have been Libra's title. Somebody just want peace, and somebody over here want problems. Because when you got kids showing up in the scene, I don't know what somebody thinking about doing at this point. And it could be something somebody thinking about doing with the people that they be hanging with. They over here partying and shit, and somebody think they finna either make a childish ass choice, or somebody think they finna come towards somebody's child. It don't matter, whatever somebody think, it ain't happening no time soon. And for some of y'all, whatever somebody's supposed to deliver some type of message here, they intentionally didn't deliver it. They intentionally didn't deliver it. Something could have been about children, okay? It's just somebody intentionally didn't deliver some type of information. And they did it spitefully, too. I'm going to let you know that right now. They did it spitefully. Somebody withheld information from you on purpose. And some of y'all, somebody flat out lied on somebody or lied to somebody. And then others, you got somebody just not telling you something that you're finna figure out on your own. Because something can deal with somebody you're no longer talking to. And it's crazy because it's almost giving this energy of the very connection that is lying could be the very connection that has everything to do with why you're not on speaking terms with somebody else. So you be mindful of that. And some of y'all being intuitively guided to find out why somebody stopped talking to you. Okay. Or why you stopped talking to somebody, but it could be the truth behind what really happened that you need to be intuitively guided to us, because it seemed like somebody may have actually cut somebody off who they used to be real cool with. And it also feels like it's either somebody's very childish, or with a group of people think they finna try to do to somebody's child. And I was finna say what a group of people thought they was finna do to somebody's party. So I don't know. Abundance and stability are entering your life right now. Okay, and we got you may be making choices based off emotion, pause, to reflect. So Aries, somebody already did this. Some of y'all, the past energy is that somebody made a choice from a place of being very emotional. But for some of y'all, that's why it's something that's meant for you to find out another way, and then you guys make the more balanced choice. Because like I said, some of y'all, you're finna be looking at a Taurus real different. Okay. And then some of y'all, this could be just what your connection to a Taurus is going through. Okay, they could definitely be in their thoughts about something here to deal with children, or it could have been just a childish choice that they made, or something that was really childish of them to say about somebody else. Okay, but we got this never-ending cycle must end. So something is stopping some type of cycle from closing. Those you guys, the basis of the messages is somebody just maybe just that they need to be honest with themselves and let themselves know, like, I've been hanging around people that are very childish. Okay, the choices that they can make and actually end up being very detrimental to somebody's life here. Yeah, toxic. And I know ain't nobody trying to do nothing to nobody's child, so I'm not gonna. I mean, somebody could have. They thought they was. It don't matter. Like somebody lied on somebody some more. So we got student. So yeah, something can really deal with children. Okay, so something could definitely be happening for the best interest of children for some of you guys, especially if you have children. I feel like it's certain connections that you just realize and being honest with yourself. They not good people to be around in front of your kids. And some of you, if you like chill in the front room, I'm picturing like people hanging out in the front room and your kids kind of in and out. You may be just being honest with yourself, like the stuff that when I'm with my friends that I'm putting in front of my child to see, I'm cool on it, because it's just not what I want my child to grow up thinking, that this is what life is all about, like just partying and drinking and stuff like that. So it could just be that like somebody has a cycle of something that deal with I don't know if somebody's partying in front of kids, or somebody will be partying, drinking, smoking, and their kids is just all in the mix of it or something. But I just feel like that's what somebody's changing, because something could also be a cycle. Like somebody was around when their mama and them would be in the kitchen and shit, partying with their friends. And the irony is that our parents didn't let us do this shit, baby. You see this car right here that's in the middle? Baby, they did just that. We couldn't hang in the front room with our parents, baby. We couldn't even come in there when she had company. Because she said grown-ups are for grown-ups and kids are for kids. You go in there with the other kids while the grown-ups in here being grown-ups. But this would be something that, with these two cars touching, with this car touching both areas, be mindful of something that somebody's allowing to mix. Okay? And then be mindful who you even letting your kids be around. It's something that definitely deal with just kids. Okay? Were you in the front room, you doing your grown thing, got the ladies' night going on, man's night, whatever, it don't matter. And kids are being left unattended, and something's going on with kids that, for some of y'all, sexual trauma. I'm going to be honest. Some of y'all, somebody may need to be mindful about a child that's not telling them something here. Because they sitting around jamming with their friends and chilling and shit, and something may have already happened here, or be mindful something's coming up, okay? Because somebody definitely is not honest. You don't know how they really is around kids. Somebody is not good for kids. I'm going to be honest. Somebody really need to think about something. Whether it's a feminine energy or a mat, somebody's not good around. They not good for kids. If something deals with somebody a little sexually, okay? So you be mindful if something's repeating that deal with the abandonment issues. Remember I said something to deal with when you go back to your childhood memories, baby. Somebody need to go back. Because I don't know if this could deal with a student and what may have happened when you was a student, and something that a teacher did to you, but something is repeating currently in somebody's life. And it's happening again. Okay, cool. Because somebody could be somebody's goddamn uncle. Guarantee. Somebody's like the uncle to somebody's kids or something like that. Something that happened with somebody when they was a kid and they own uncle. Okay, something to deal with somebody who's taking kids to school too, though. It's something very significant. Something very significant. Yeah, I said that. I thought that to myself. It's a teacher. Alright, for some of y'all, this player is about to learn some type of lesson here. It's given that a player has been to be taught some type of lesson here. Okay, so you know what this also gives me is somebody likes to party and drink and have a lot of little fun, but they also have a lot of little sexual experiences too. And for somebody that's supposed to teach somebody a lesson here. Because somebody may have had a child with multiple people that actually hung out together. Just like having two baby mamas that when everybody find out they both pregnant by the same man, they look at it a lot more different, because they're going to realize something about the feminine energies and how they used to hang together. So something deals with the masculine looking real messed up here, because somebody played between friends or something like that. Somebody came between friends or some shit. Okay. Then as you guys know, because somebody's player ways, baby, they about to be taught a lesson here, because now somebody's so sexual that they not even in the best interest of children. If somebody, that's why somebody's trying to sacrifice some damn body. Somebody may be actually trying to sacrifice a child, children. Somebody's into some very deep dark things. That's what this is. Somebody's into some very dark shit. For somebody, that's the thing. Somebody's not living in their damn truth. Now y'all may just have messages and tours. I don't necessarily feel too heavy about this being an actual tours, but only you guys know, because like I said, something is definitely something you guys are least concerned about. Okay, I don't know if something actually may be going on in somebody's school, but then somebody could be somebody could be a teacher, okay, and they may just be mindful. Somebody could be a school teacher. Somebody's in a position to teach kids, okay, but then that's the case. If that's the case, somebody's been intuitively guided to see something, think about something, and they're gonna end up making somebody else aware of somebody that I'm trying to tell you. It's gonna be for the protection of not just somebody here, but their children too. It's something that's complete. It's something that's trying to continue a cycle, and it feel like it's sexual trauma. And for some of y'all, this is somebody who may have actually got raped or molested or touched or sodomized or something, and they never told nobody else about it. So that's why I said some of y'all need to talk to your kids. Okay, it could be an actual teacher that is a player here, and I'm telling you, somebody did something to somebody's own child, not telling them, but it's continuing some type of cycle. So if you know you didn't tell somebody what happened to you until years later, and you need to be mindful that something in your life with your own children is repeating itself. But somebody's not good for kids. I'm sorry, they're not. I just don't know if it's an actual teacher or this player here that like to play games with shit they shouldn't be playing with, like such as kids. They about to be taught a serious lesson for some of you guys. A serious lesson, okay? Because this is somebody who may have actually done something to a child that the child's not saying nothing. For some of y'all, that's what got this cycle not closed, because somebody's child is not telling them that something happened to them. It could have been even just that when somebody went to a party, it's who they left their kids with. Or somebody their kid was around. Y'all don't know if it's for you because it happened the night that somebody left. They went to a party. Okay. I see privileged lady and mature woman, so something definitely do with mother and daughter. Somebody can need to be making different choices than their mother made. Because this is like your mother doing something where your mother had to go to work, or your mother used to go out a lot. She used to party, and she left you around some type of masculine that wasn't good for her. Okay, some of y'all a lover, Mr. Lover. Okay, left their child, or you left you around somebody, and some shit happened to you that wasn't supposed to happen to you. Something has repeated. Somebody need to be mindful of something here. Because now this is giving me just that. This tourist ain't got to be somebody's uncle. But this does feel like somebody has an ex-lover or a past lover. It's just something that did with a lover there. So somebody had a whole lot of love for. Okay. But it's like the child is around somebody else in the vicinity of somebody that's not right. I'm sorry, they not right. And for some of y'all, this is also teaching the person a lesson because they a player. This is like somebody you drop your kids off over there, you thinking that they at home with the parent. The parent, he a player. Yeah, running, chasing feminine energies, partying and drinking and I don't know, whatever comes along with being a player. Okay? And it's who he leaving his kid around in, and then left somebody's kids around somebody that they ain't good for no kids. I can't stress how not good for somebody's kids a masculine is. Okay? And if it's a feminine energy, I don't feel like it's necessarily a feminine in the sense of being like that. Somebody could be on that type of time. But I just think something is trying to teach a feminine energy through some type of experience, something that is been playing out in they bloodline, like something has been going on. It just feel like it's what somebody's least concerned about. So this could be that abundance and stability are entering your life right now. This could be somebody who's focused on becoming stable, or they trying to get their life together, okay? And it could be just that somebody could even be going back to school, okay? But it's who somebody's leaving kids with that ain't cool. And it could be the person that you're leaving them with that you trust, but then they leaving them with somebody else, okay? So let's go back a little bit. Yeah, because somebody could be ready somebody else out today. Some of y'all, this is giving the old Sagittarius reading where it said a predator finally get caught. Baby, they think they finna steal somebody's innocence, baby. That I'm trying to tell you. Something is not meant to repeat in somebody's bloodline because somebody has already done the work on their end, and they child, for some of y'all children, is currently in a situation where they around a pedophile. That for some of y'all is finna go to jail because they finna get caught. Look at this. Red-handed. Okay, y'all caught red. The hand sticking out the damn. Come on now. Somebody's gonna get caught red-handed, trying to touch and take from somebody's child or something that deals with their innocence. Fucking bastards. And if it ain't a child for some of y'all, somebody's finna make a childish ass choice and they thought they was finna do this shit to a feminine energy. Who for some of y'all already did the work to heal from some shit in their childhood, and all they probably trying to do is better themselves, so they children ain't gotta repeat some shit. And here it goes, somebody hearing their thoughts about how they finna try to set a female up at a party. Some of y'all, you finna find out that's what really was supposed to happen at a party. But somebody made this childish ass choice to try to think they were gonna keep somebody in some type of cycle. And for some of y'all, it was a player that thought they personally wanted to teach somebody a fucking lesson. Okay, well, somebody learned today. So some of y'all, it's a lover. And then others, you guys, just be mindful, because this is taking me back to a dream I just had, Aries, where I walked up on this bench and it was two men sitting on the bench. They was lovers. I was shocked. There was a male with me. He was on a FaceTime call, so I was shocked. The person he was on the FaceTime call with was shocked, but the person that had the phone in their hand, he wasn't shocked at all, as if he already knew. So something definitely deal with same-sex lovers, okay? But that could be the thing here. It's like somebody not living in their truth may have felt turned down by a feminine energy that they know it ain't even their truth. They don't even like women. So I don't know. Maybe this ain't got to deal with somebody who felt turned down. Maybe this is somebody that knows somebody's hella intuitive and was gonna pick up on something, and now somebody wants to teach somebody a lesson because they know their truth probably can come out, and they was finna try to have somebody raped. I'm gonna be honest. The only two dreams I've had recently dealt with that situation. And I mean, I've had a couple of people that I've seen in my dream and they just did that. They just talked to me, but I wake up and I never remember what they said. And that's what I be feeling like. It's block. Something's trying to block me spiritually, because I'm good at telling you everything they had on, everything they said and did. But in these last couple of dreams, I have not been able to remember what people have been talking to me about. And it's just that we be sitting and they just talking. So something definitely be going on in the 5D where spirit is trying to get you guys information so you can think about something. But I'm gonna tell you one thing I've been thinking about a lot lately is what them people was telling me in my dream. Because one was a Leo male, and I don't even know the sign of my neighbor, but his was like in the past week where he was in my dream just talking. I was in my car, he was at his car, and we were just talking. I don't remember nothing he said. Okay, so just be mindful of something that could be for your protection, but it's something going on where there's a disconnect where your dreams are showing you what they need to show you, but if it's something dealing with you not remember the things that have been spoken to you, then be mindful of something that's happening in the 3D that's trying to give you more clarity on something that's going on around you that you could have been being warned about in your dreams, but you can't be concerned about the message if you don't remember what it was. Okay, so be mindful. Okay, but this does feel like somebody, because they truth can come out, they literally trying to have a female energy tact. And the sad part, I know ain't nobody crazy enough to be trying to play with somebody's kid, because this is somebody who will try to hurt you any way they can. So, but it's a change coming to that ass. I told you, whoever this is trying to teach somebody their own lesson here, behind them not living in their truth, then they are relying on somebody else, or they even lying to people to get them to go along with some shit here. It don't matter. It's a change coming over here. I'll keep hearing that song. Hold on, change is coming. Everything's gonna be alright. Yeah, because something can definitely do with same-sex lovers. It don't matter. Because it just feel like also it mothers, okay? Yeah, because something is not for somebody. Somebody's in for playing chess and trying to strategically use somebody as a pawn. It's not for somebody. That's why they're being protected. It's just something you guys need to think about, Aries. If I have any cross watchers here, I don't know if you may be dealing with an actual Aries or you just intuitively got it here, because it ain't about the Aries. It's about something that either deal with you trying to build your stability, and it's the teacher around your kid, which is why you're not concerned, because it's a teacher. You know what I'm saying? You're like, my baby at school, they say. Okay, but it's a teacher around somebody's kid. And it could be that somebody's really not concerned about something, they're more concerned about their stability. Okay? And then it could be, like I said, somebody's not concerned with their kid at school, but shit, somebody's not living in their truth. So it just means that the you that they getting is the you that they want you to see. It's not the you that it's not the them that they really are. I don't be mindful. I keep trying to say one thing and then my words just keep chopping up. Like, that's bothering me. Be mindful, because I kept saying you. If it's some of you guys actually in Aries, okay. People have a way of showing you what they want to show you. Okay, that's why you gotta use your intuition with people nowadays, because people can show you what they want to show you. Okay, I know somebody could be definitely moving towards a new life though. Okay, but it just deals with somebody that needs to get their child away from somebody else that could be leaving their child around a pedophile. Okay, so I'm gonna let this come on now because we got truth be told. Okay, if some of y'all something deals with I said it, something from the past, something going to the future. So there's a situation currently that has somebody kind of still attached to it. I feel like it's a cycle now that deals with sexual trauma, or it's somebody that needs to learn how to use their voice. This isn't just about sexual trauma. This is about speaking up about the predator that touched you in the first place. So, but you got truth be told. Some of y'all, this is 3 different situations. Over here, The universe is showing you it could be a certain environment that your child, this could be daycare, and the only two things a person can be a student at, a school and daycare. Okay? Because that's how they do that. When you enroll your child into a daycare, they become a student at that daycare. So I don't know if it's a daycare or it's a school. Somebody gonna be noticing something that's not for them or their child. Okay, cool. Because I feel like it was something somebody was least concerned about because they was already kind of focused on their stability. But no time soon is somebody gonna get some shit off here with somebody's child here because somebody's gonna realize the very environment they taking their child in, or is somebody around their child that's not good for kids. Okay. Over here, okay. Others, you guys though, this could be a work profession too. Like somebody's moving towards abundance and stability. Okay. I was finna say ability because I saw abundance and stability at the same time. So be mindful of your ability, okay, to do something. Some of y'all simply follow your intuition. But some of y'all are moving towards abundance and stability because I feel like you finna go back to school for something. Some of y'all could definitely deal with like detectives. Because the only people that to me is concerned is like lawyers, detectives, but then I also feel like some of y'all, you could have had some type of concern, like how I'm gonna go back to school. I can't go back to school right now. I can't. No. Some of y'all, that's spirit's way of telling you to not be concerned. Worrying is not for you because your intuition is all you need for some of you guys. Okay, worrying is not for you. Okay. Now here. No, somebody can just look right into the truth. Somebody could be even looking into a window. Somebody may walk up on somebody's car and catch two men. Like somebody gonna walk right up on something and be able to see something that's gonna get them a front row seat to some shit here they deal with these lovers. So some of y'all the same sex. Okay. And something to deal with somebody who's saying somebody's an uncle, or is what somebody finna find out about their uncle. And some of y'all kids is too heavy in this reading, so be mindful of brothers. Just literally feel like somebody's own child, their own brother could be into some type of shit that they been out here lying about their truth. They not living in their truth. And for some of y'all, they over here trying to attack a female that can speak up about it. Yeah, for some of y'all, it gives me the energy that they ain't even on that type of time. Somebody just like, oh, let me just pull my little shot. They may be intuitive, but just don't give in the energy of somebody who's malicious. You just want to fuck somebody like that with the truth. Like, there's somebody who will know your truth and they get their ass out your way. And realize just that, you ain't for me. Period. Okay, it's the fact that somebody's going so deep because they don't want their truth out. That they have literally thought of some type of plan here to teach somebody else a lesson for some of y'all, and that's sad because you trying to teach somebody a lesson for being intuitive, or you trying to be you teaching somebody a lesson because they walked away from you because they knew your truth. Because I would rather you walk away whether you feel like you know something about me or not. Walk away. Because it's really feel like somebody's mad at somebody who walked away from them, turned them down because they knew that they wasn't really into women. Period. And for some of y'all, somebody's going to the extent if they can't hurt the woman at some party, they even try to go for somebody's goddamn child. How about that? So, and those guys, somebody just breaking the cycle because I feel like that's the thing. Somebody likes to prey on kids. Somebody else has been preyed on as a child before. So if you're picking up some type of energy, you're being intuitive, you got to find out what somebody's not telling you is that somebody's going to the extent to hurt somebody, and if they can't hurt the person, they're going to try to hurt their child. But for some of y'all, it deal with pedophilia behaviors because, like I said, somebody really just wants to hurt somebody. I don't know if they want to do it because somebody knows somebody likes the same sex, or somebody is battling their own sexuality, and what they willing to do to somebody else to prove that they straight is not cool either. I don't know what they think they're going to do, but I ain't here to think about that. That's somebody else's thoughts. They will not be mine. And y'all be mindful of somebody trying to project their damn thoughts onto YouTube, because I've seen too many women to me recently just came to me about threesomes and shit. Women that'll tell you they strictly not like that at all, and how other people are trying to push it on them. So that's what I mean with somebody trying to project a lifestyle onto you, baby. If you don't like women, you don't like women. If you don't like men, you don't like men. But if you got people constantly trying to preach threesomes and polygamy to you, understand that that is a projection, and they're saying it so much that they're trying to alter your own thoughts to make you consider some shit that you know ain't even your truth. Because people do that too. It's a form of magic. That's why I tell people when they start saying something, they keep saying it over and over and over. Like my daughter, sometimes she'll sing certain stuff, and I'll pay attention to the words she's singing, and I'll tell her to stop doing that because you're chanting. If you ain't in here talking about we gonna win, 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 we gonna. And even then, I ain't big on competition. So now I gotta figure out what you mean by win. Because win, if we talk about setting goals and accomplishing them, then I'm that type of winner. But if we talk about stepping on anybody else to get to a certain particular spot, I'm cool. I don't want no spot that bad where I gotta step on somebody else to get it. That it didn't belong to me. I mean, I didn't trust the universe when I should have. Okay, others got to be mindful of a certain something here you can't trust your child in, student, daycare, school, something. Others you guys be mindful because something is being shown to you that is just not for you. It could even be where somebody wants to go to school for something, but it could be just that your abundance and stability lies in something else. Okay, or this could be somebody want to go to school for one thing, and they need to be going to school for another. It just depends. That's something you guys gonna have to follow your intuition on. Okay. Right here, same sex lovers. Somebody can find out somebody like the same sex. And it's sad, but they over here targeting somebody else. That's crazy. But this really feel like it's a third party situation. Somebody just needs to not be indecisive about somebody that they could feel something off about. Okay. And I'm trying to tell you, when somebody find out this truth about the same sex, baby, they can move forward and not stop. And for somebody, that's what happened here. Somebody turned down a connection to somebody that they picked up intuitive that they wasn't being honest about something here. For some of y'all, it was their sexuality. And some of y'all, somebody walked away from somebody and they did just that. They did not stop and look back or nothing. For some of y'all, that's why somebody over here mad trying to do something to somebody. So if it ain't somebody making a childish choice, then some of y'all, somebody just that they hateful, they heinous. Okay, but over here it's just up to you guys. I feel like it's up to you guys to break some type of cycle here. Don't come in and let nobody play both sides with you. Some of y'all, something you've been guided to do here that is gonna create some type of change to you, change for you and your children. And then some of you guys, no, the universe gonna come in and teach this player lesson. Once that happen, you gonna know exactly how to move forward. And some of y'all, it's so you can move forward. Okay, that you be mindful not to be indecisive about some shit. Some of y'all, this would be a connection going back and forth too. Okay, be mindful. Because I also, y'all may need to check out towards reading. Because I said that somebody playing both sides. Somebody sitting around somebody cool and they taking information back to somebody else. That's what somebody asked for to let go of. Somebody, this motherfucker mad. They'll try to have somebody raped or hurt their child or something like that. Because they ass is same set. You definitely need to let go of this middleman. Because now this giving Taurus energy towards reading, baby. Somebody got to let go of this middleman. That's what it's up to. Somebody got to go ahead and make this change, baby. Because I don't give a fuck how somebody used to hang with somebody, baby. One of these energies is involved in this. Look at this. 3 people on this card. And this card say the number 3. 1 out of 3 of these energies is playing both sides in somebody's life right now. Period.